Hi, my name is Steve Misamore and I'm playing drums for Dierks Bentley. I think I got my first drum set when I was maybe 12 or 13 years old, saved up the money from mowing yards. And Dad helped me out with a little bit of that money too. And went down to the drum shop, Keith Carnegie's place in Houston, and got a used drum kit, a Black Oyster Ludwig kit at the time. It was just like Ringo Starr. Zildjian was the only thing I ever knew when I was a kid growing up. They're really just the blueprint for what everybody else has been kind of chasing after. Every record that I ever heard, you know, when you look at the liner notes on albums or cassettes or whatever, and all that, and you see who's playing drums, and then they have like what they play and all that. And Modern Drummer Magazine has been great for that. Like you look at the beginning of Modern Drummer Magazine for years as a kid, seeing who's playing what, and it's always Zildjian. I started playing with Dierks in '99, and he called me. This was back when we had caller ID. We didn't know, cell phones were kind of a new thing. So we had a caller ID, and I saw this name Dierks Bentley, and I was like, what is? So I had to answer it. And he was like, just a super nice guy right away. You know, Dierks is amazing. And he said, man, I need a drummer. And I was like, you know, at the time, I was like, man, I do kind of more old school country. And he goes, no, I do old school country, and I do shuffles and bluegrass, 50s and 60s, and I was like, I'm there. Zildjian came into the flow maybe 2006, I believe it was Kirsten Matt on the West Coast. I was with Ludwig at the time, and Todd Trent had hooked me up with Kirsten, and I said, you know, I'm going to play Zildjian whether you help me out or not. It's fine. I'm making money. I can buy my own stuff, but can you replace stuff, you know, and all that? And I guess she thought that was like just really just the coolest thing. She's great. She's super sweet. And she's like, what do you want? You know, so I was like, well, here's my wish list, you know, so. Currently my setup, I have 2 custom crashes, a 20 and a 19, 21-inch sweet ride, and the Steve Gadd hats, the Session K hats. I mean, if you say Steve Gadd designed these, that's all you really got to say, really. You can slam on them too for the rock thing. The nice splashing on that, you can do that with it. They just do absolutely everything. I love the A Customs because you have the brightness, you have to have enough body to where they can cover a lot of that top end of stuff without sounding too thin or anything like that. And that's why I like the Sweet Ride also, because you can lay into it, you can have that crash feel without it being too crashy, and definition if you just kind of dig into it. You can still get that nice definition that's going to just cut through everything and cut through a mix.